right, we gotta figure out this whole recruiting ranking thing. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a super blessed day, and today we are bringing back the coveted series on this channel, 5-star versus 1-star, the series where we find out the real difference in talent between a 5-star recruit and a 1-star recruit. Now, I know that most of y'all know that these recruiting rankings, you know, there's a lot of biases going on. There's a lot of politics, you know. If you go to this camp, you might get an extra star. There's a whole lot going on. But come on, some of these players are just getting absolutely hosed out here. Like, they need to get some more stars and some more attention on their highlights. So today we're gonna be starting off with the QBs and taking a look at what the real talent difference is between a 5-star quarterback and a 1-star quarterback. Starting it off, let me introduce you guys who almost doesn't even need an introduction at this point. The #1 QB in the class of 2024, the #1 player in the state of Georgia, and the second best recruit in the class of 2024, Dylan Raiola. Through 6 games, Dylan has completed 66% of his passes, throwing for 1,350 yards for 14 touchdowns to no interceptions, averaging 225 yards a game. And he is doing this while being the captain of the 17th best team, not in Georgia, but in the nation, the Buford Wolves. And today's 1-star recruit, who on 24/7 Sports he's ranked as a 3-star recruit, but literally every other recruiting website he is not ranked at all, so we're calling him our 1-star recruit today, is none other than Jackson Stevens, coming out of Sky Ridge High School in Lehigh, Utah. In Jackson's senior year, he currently has the 5th most passing yards amongst all senior quarterbacks through 10 games, throwing for 3,335 yards, averaging 333 yards a game, all while completing 62% of his passes, throwing for 39 touchdowns to only 11 interceptions. And Jackson is doing this while being the captain of the 5th best team in the state of Utah. So both of these quarterbacks are both extremely gifted on the field. However, you have 4 whole stars in difference amongst the recruiting rankings. So we're here to find out what really is the difference between Dylan Raiola and Jackson Stevens. But real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, BUSR, who is right now holding a promotion where you get a 100% deposit match up to $2,500 when you click the link at the top of the description and use code Sharpe Sports. And guys, the NBA season is just around the corner. Guys, take full advantage and bet on as many games as you want this NBA season. I know we're a football channel, but NBA season, hey, I'm a Laker fan. I'm from California. You already know I gotta show my Lakers some love. Guys, go on to BUSR, bet with confidence this NBA season, and get your 100% deposit match up to $2,500 when you click the link at the top of the description and use code Sharpe Sports. That is, again, click the link at the top of the description and use code Sharpe Sports. All right, let's jump into it and see what the real talent difference is between a 5-star quarterback in Dylan Raiola and a 1-star quarterback in Jackson Stevens. 3, 2, 1. So starting it off, we're going to be taking a look at Dylan Raiola first, our 5-star quarterback. In this game, he threw for 294 yards and 3 touchdowns while completing 80% of his passes. We're going to be taking a look at 2 of his best games in his senior year. And as you guys can see, this kid, I've covered him since he's been a sophomore. I've seen nothing but Patrick Mahomes from this kid. He's completely developed so well in his game. He does have a very Patrick Mahomes throwing style. I know that he literally works with Patrick Mahomes. Okay, he works with Patrick Mahomes' quarterback coach, so it makes sense that he has some throwing mechanics like him. He has more of that freestyle throwing motion where he's not really getting his feet always set up underneath him. He's really just trying to use his arm talent to get the ball out there. Don't get me wrong, he's got great mechanics. It's just he's a mix of like Aaron Rodgers. He's more Aaron Rodgers in his throwing mechanics, but then he has that Patrick Mahomes just God-given talent. But this kid, I mean, wherever and whenever you need him to make a play, he is going to make it. I mean, this kid is super talented. He can get the ball out from so many different arm angles. He's quick with his decision making. I mean, there's not a whole lot that Dylan Raiola lacks. I think the only thing is, it'll be interesting to see how well he's able to just sit in a pocket at Georgia. And in this game versus Collins Hill, my guy Dylan Raiola threw for 274 yards for 4 touchdowns while also completing 68% of his passes. I mean, this kid is hyper efficient with his throwing too. Just look at these throws. Like, that's just absolutely dirty. Rolling away, squares up, and throws it across his body. I mean, look at where he ends up throwing this ball to where the ball lands. He's throwing this from this hash mark, and then all of a sudden throws it directly in the middle of the field. How far is this throw? He throws this from the 30, so that's 20 to 50. He threw that ball 50 yards across his body on a rope. I mean, Dylan Raiola, when it comes to just pure arm talent and like, we have not seen a player like this as far as just his God-given ability to throw the ball. It'll be interesting to see how he handles the pressure, you know, how he continues to develop. There's a whole lot of things. Like, he's not just a bona fide star, like a bona fide, like, send him straight to the league, kind of like a Trevor Lawrence was. But it will be interesting to see just how well he does continue to progress and to translate, and how his game translates to the next level. I mean, he's got that Caleb Williams, that just like that playmaking it. Like, he has all of the most recent super talented quarterbacks that we've seen. He has all of those traits in him. It's just, is he able to pan out and deliver on all that upside? And now let's take a look at our one-star quarterback, Jackson Stevens, standing at 6'5", 225 pounds. These are his mid-season highlights of his senior year, so this is just the best of the best. I don't know how this kid's not getting more offers. I mean, you play for one of the best teams in Utah. You're the 5th leading passer in the nation. You're 6'5", 225, and have a rocket of an arm like that. Come on, we need to show my guy some more love out here. Boom. I mean, just look at that. Look at the spiral that he's putting on that ball. I like this kid's game right now. I think he definitely plays more in the pocket under control. You're definitely getting a whole, jeez. Yo, I know we're here for the quarterbacks, but he's like, yeah, I'm free. Bob. Oh my gosh, he's got his bell rung right there. But I mean, look at how strong of an arm that he has. I mean, he is out here just lasering these balls in there. I definitely would like to see him work on, whereas I think Dylan Raiola is too active with his feet. I think he's a little bit too like, yeah, I can just kind of do whatever and make a play, which he kind of can. I would like to see Jackson Stevens open up a little bit more, not play as stiff, you know, have a little bit more of that creativity in his game. I mean, but look at this throw. I mean, that's an absolute beauty of a throw. Again, bow. Leading his receiver perfectly, leading him away from all the guys that are potentially going to be making a tackle right there. I like this kid's game. I'm taking a risk on him 10 times out of 10. Jackson Stevens, you're telling me I can get a 6'5", 225 pound quarterback with this level of production, this arm, and I can get him pretty much any FCS or any mid-major D1 school can offer him, and that's going to be his biggest offer. I'm taking my chances on him. This kid is a 3-star quarterback through and through. If not, I would potentially put him up there as a 4-star quarterback. I'm a little bit hesitant just because I would like to see a little bit more just looseness with his footwork. I think that he can tend to stare down his wide receivers sometimes, but I would have no problem if you put him as a very low tier 4-star quarterback. I mean, this kid's upside is absolutely unreal. Great mechanics. You know what? Yeah, this kid's a 4-star quarterback. I'm watching this now. I've seen a lot worse 4-star quarterbacks, and I've seen everything that I would be looking for in a 4-star quarterback from this kid. Plays for a great school. He plays quality competition. Phenomenal numbers. Keeps the ball safe, and then just he gets the ball quickly, strong arm, big body, big frame. Like, I like this kid's game a lot. Hey, any college coaches that are potentially watching this, go over to Lehigh, or I think it's in Provo. Go over to Utah and go give my guy Jackson Stevens some love. Like, this kid has some talent out here. So you tell me, did you guys see 4 stars worth of difference in rankings from Dylan Raiola, the #1 quarterback in the country, and Jackson Stevens, who the only ranking that I can find of him, he is the 124th best quarterback. You're telling me that there are 123 spots different amongst quarterbacks between Dylan Raiola and Jackson Stevens? I don't think so. I seriously don't think so. I think he just needs some more love. I think that Jackson Stevens just needs a little bit more love. He needs some more light shown on him. Bro, If you do not have major D1 offers, please go to a JUCO. I know right here it says on your 24/7 sports profile that you have an offer from Southern Utah. Bro, go to a junior college for 1 year and you will have Utah offering you. Like, you have so much upside, so much talent. Work on, just loosening up your game a little bit, get your footwork a little bit more, just not out of control, but just loosening it up a little bit, like learning how to make some more off-scheduled plays, work on, stepping back up into the pocket, clean up the mechanics just a little bit. You can get a little bit where the ball's like getting up underneath your elbow. You really want to keep that tight and stay up above your elbow line. But other than that, you have a freaking cannon for an arm, a ton of talent. I would love to see you playing for a big time school one day. So Jackson Stephens, keep up all the hard work, bro. And I want to hear from y'all. Comment down below, what is the difference between Jackson Stephens and Dylan Raiola? They both play for dominant schools. I mean, on different levels, but some of the best schools in their state. I mean, you can only play the best competition in your state for most of these kids. Great numbers for both of them. What's the difference between y'all two? Comment down below what are your guys' thoughts. Leave this video a like. Comment down below what position you want to see me cover next in this series, and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you never miss any of the fire videos that we drop on the channel. I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all. Know that Jesus Christ loves you. If you're ever going through anything, if you ever feel lost, or if you ever feel lonely, know that Jesus Christ is always there. He never left. He's always there with you, and he knows exactly how you feel, so you don't have to try and figure out the right words to say. He knows exactly how you feel. So just talk to him like the father that he is to all of us. Love and appreciate all y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.